a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws.
Hello everybody, Denobi2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on a visual tour. Special video here. We are going to be covering the 1000 Toys as Synthetic Human, the clear version. I thought it would only make sense to introduce you to the original one that was released back in 2014. And this is the third version, meaning it was the third time it was released. Typically, the 1/6 scale Synthetic Human, when it goes into pre-order, it typically sells out very, very fast. And I ended up picking this guy and a few other different versions of him. What makes him so unique is that it's fully articulated. It is a synthetic human based off of the Bio Mega anime comic book series that's based out of Japan. It's a science fiction manga, as I want to say. The character and characters are very, very popular in Japan. I like it more because it's a robot and it's extremely fully articulated, and they're just fun to play with. They really, really are. So that is the attack version, the black version right next to it. And let's get right to it. Let's just jump right into the unboxing here. This is pretty special. I got this last week, and I've just been so busy with work and other videos and such that I hadn't gotten a chance to review this. And I remember seeing this at Comic-Con, and it sold out very, very fast. Very happy that 1000 Toys decided to open up the pre-order back in January, and I quickly jumped on it. Same price. I think it was going for $150 at Comic-Con, and it was the exact same price online directly through them, through 1000 Toys. Great company, great products. Everything I've purchased through 1000 Toys, I have not been disappointed. They're not as expensive as Hot Toys. I know you're probably thinking $150 for an action figure, no, that's a lot. Well, you know, compared to Hot Toys, it's actually a lot more affordable, and the presentation of their products are good, if not better than Hot Toys. I do like how they typically will enclose their figures in foam padded encasing. Very nice. It's a really nice presentation. The synthetic humans aren't known for a lot of accessories. They give you an extra set of hands. That's about it. Again, it's more of the aesthetics, the look, and I'm blown away by it. This is cool. I've seen photos of it online, but you know, in my hand, it's a different experience. I love robots. I don't know if I've said this enough on my channel. I love robots, and wow, this is simply wow. They did a really fantastic job on this. This is cool. I want to get this sticker that's protecting its face. This is really, really, really nice. You can see the little markings on the back shoulder there. I don't want to scratch up the plastic here, and get that off. And I'll bring him in a little bit closer for you guys, and a little bit of background for him. Synthetic human.
The prototype build of the male-type synthetic human was developed by TOA Heavy Industries for special operations. The synthetic human will be stationed to the TOA Heavy Industries headquarters as a multi-role agent. Being able to adapt to various environments, the synthetic human has a very high level of combatability. But due to being a prototype, his outer aspects are incomplete, with the facial mask being a mere shell which mimics the human face. The early stage prototype of the synthetic human has a self-learning AI installed.
Little marking back there. That's cool. I didn't see that the first time there. This is nice. I mean, they really it's kind of surreal. You almost want to kind of embed wires inside of it to kind of give it that more realistic look. Not saying that it isn't realistic enough, but it's very, very, it has that surreal look, and you can kind of see like the emblems on there for TOA Industries. That's the company that exists in this world that manufactures these robots. Kind of looking at his hand there. Kind of say hello. Yes, I am playing with it. It's fun. This is a unique. I mean, for the price, I'm going to call it. It is a toy, but nevertheless, it is a fun piece to pose and play with. The extra hands here are neat, only because you can kind of swap them out. It's exact same mold from the first version of the synthetic human. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. I want to see what it looks like. He's checking his hand out, kind of in awe, like, oh, I can see through my hands. That's the cool thing about these pieces, is that the parts are interchangeable, and you can probably even swap out that mask. Yeah, that's nice. It really is nice. Again, if you guys, it sucks though that if you do want this, you probably are forced to pay aftermarket prices on him. But follow. I would visit 1000 Toys, subscribe to them so you can kind of get updates. They're also on Facebook, and you can kind of get alerts from them directly on Facebook. They do tell their fan base when the next wave of figures will be released. I think on this one they announced it on Facebook. And again, it's not like it sells out within an hour. I think it was open for several days, and they cap you at 5 pieces. So it's again, they will commit to the amount that they receive in pre-orders. So it blows me away that the aftermarket prices on these figures, once the pre-orders close, they can climb double the amount. This particular synthetic human clear version, I think it's trending close to $300 on eBay, and it's not like the pre-orders are a secret. They do announce it to their fan base. If you guys aren't aware, they also make the 1/12 scale version, which is about the size of a Marvel Legends. It's 6 inches, and these guys are just as fun as their large counterparts. The amount of articulation is in them, and if you take the cap, well, Marvel Legends cap right here, it's about the same height. Well, cap's a little bit bigger, but 1/12, it's a little bit shorter, but not. Oops. And they do make a clear version in 1/12 scale. There he is. There's his little bit different, a little bit odd. These guys are fun too. These little action figures, fully articulated, very well built. They look fragile. They are not fragile. You can put them in vehicles, ships. You can use your imagination with the 1/12 scale figures. These guys typically retail for $65, and again, you have to pre-order it. And look at me there. That's Peter Parker. You can pop the heads off, and you just let your imagination run wild. That's what if Peter Parker had a synthetic suit, and that was how I posed him. And I wanted to kind of give you an idea of the scale ratio there. That's the 1/6 scale figure with the 1/12 scale synthetic human. And again, all I did was I swapped out the Marvel Legends head Peter Parker with it, just to kind of create a second character of him. Very nice. And yep, and he's like, don't forget me. Hello. I love robots, and maybe one day synthetic humans will find love. Who knows? Maybe kind of like that Steven Spielberg film AI, synthetic humans will serve a purpose. Never say never. Okay, calm down, synthetic. Again, this is the synthetic human, the clear TOA Heavy Industries by 1000 Toys. Leave your comments below, like, subscribe. This was fun. I love playing with robots, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys haven't already, go visit, click on the link on the top right hand corner and register on Gemr for a chance to win a SH Figuarts Wonder Woman. Go ahead, register. Join my club. Bison.